bad bunch of students, which turned out not to be the best decision. They didn't pay on time, so I went to check things out. When I opened the door, I almost had a heart attack. The whole house was a pigsty. There was trash, liquor bottles and mud everywhere. They were lying on the kitchen floor drinking. When I spoke to them, they were rude, told me to get lost. I finally got them evicted, but the mess still remains. So we need to get this tidied up for this old man's new tenants. And a word of warning, this episode contains bugs. So if anyone has a fear of bugs, then this might not be for you. But it will. It pops up and lets us know when we're near them. So this is bedroom 1. Yeah, absolutely trashed. Got graffiti on the walls and everything. Let's get rid of these boxes. Although, if I was the landlord, I'd maybe get rid of this bed. But, you know. He wasn't joking when he said there's a lot of liquor boxes. So, let's clean this up, which is pretty easy actually, because we've upgraded our cleaning stuff, so it goes pretty fast. Okay. Let's clean this window. I forgot to, when I recorded this, I recorded it just after I recorded the last video on ecology, and I forgot to turn the audio back up for the recording. So we've got a new skill point. Let's see what we can do. I kinda wish I went for the multi-trash disposal now. You'll see why once we get into the kitchen. So let's get this radiator mounted. There we go. And get this done. Perfect. And now we just need to paint, you know, the old landlord special. Everything is painted white. I think I'd actually have kept the dark wall. I kinda like the dark wall with a white roof and the kinda dark furniture. So, let's just get this all done. It's actually a massive house. You'll see it when we get into it, but like, it is huge. So I think we started off each episode. I've got a skill point here. I think we go for, I think I'm reading through all these options right now. I think the less paint usage would save us money, but it's not that expensive for the paint. Sorry, there's loads insane. But yeah, on a different topic, there was no video put out, so there's technically two. Well, I don't know if I'll put this up the next day, but there could technically be two videos up today as I'm recording this, because our internet sucks, and basically I tried to upload the video. I started uploading it at 9 PM, and by 9 AM the next morning it was only at 23%, and I don't know what happened. I just deleted the video and tried to re-upload it again, which it then took 4 hours. Yeah, I started painting the roof, thinking that the roof needed painted here, but it's not. I just missed out the bell on the window. But it's not a problem, because we've got the skill point that we don't waste paint on things that we've already painted. But yeah, that annoyed me, because we had a video every day and I was trying to stick to that. But, you know, having a family and kids and trying to upload every day is not ideal. But we were doing well at it. I think I tried and move this room around here, and I have no idea why I thought this would fit beside this window. There's no chance. And then I try and see if it will fit on this side. Again, it's the same size, mate. Come on. Eventually I just give up. I'm just like, okay, I'll put it back. And that's bedroom 1 complete. So many cars today. What is going on? Okay, so we come through into the hallway. Yeah, if you're a person with I'm not even gonna pronounce that, fear of cockroaches. Basically, yeah, we kept it on because I feel like it makes the game more authentic, but I'll let you guys know when it's about to come up if you don't like it. Bro thought that was a light switch. Come on. Again, I'm gonna say it every episode, I do not understand the fascination with these radiators that are touching the roof. Wanted to try and move this into the middle, but for whatever reason just didn't fit anywhere other than there. Although it's quite ugly, so I would probably have just binned it. And a lot of these houses, we always go for like the basic, you know, non-expensive sink. But there's not really much space in these houses until we move up in the missions. And then I realise at this point it's not going to let me put it on until I unscrew this, which is a pain. I do that every time. But it is what it is. I think we're getting to a point in the game where it would maybe be good to be able to do the fittings faster. It's just a bit tedious. And that's that done. Get this radiator on. That makes no sense. Like, it would make sense to me if it wasn't I'll get this cleaned up. And they have a second bathroom. Which again is absolutely trashed again. Like jeez. Sorry guys, parcel got delivered. But yeah, the state of this bathroom. The only good thing, the only good side of the game audio is that you don't need to hear that annoying window cleaning noise. I think it's a nice noise, but it just sounds too loud, I think. And here you can see I've done it again. Unscrew it. But then this is another thing, because in the UK we have our washing machines in our kitchen. Although it would make more sense for it to be in the bathroom, I guess. But I'd like to have a utility room. It's not very common in the UK. And in terms of, like fixing this part, I don't know what I'm supposed to click, so I just click, and I don't understand why I need to take the 4 black circles. I don't know why I need to take the bolts out of that when nothing gets put in it. It just, I don't know. So let's then connect the waste pipe, push that in, put another radiator in. A lot of these rooms are quite small, so I'm like, there's no point in putting the big radiator in. I guess it wouldn't change anything, but if we're playing this, sort of realistic. Okay, so that's that. And then here's another bedroom. Like, jeez. That was a loud car. Probably doesn't help that our windows are absolutely pathetic. But, the housing won't do anything to fix it. Let's clean these up quickly. La 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 la. So yeah, I put it in the description of the last video, but I don't know if I forgot to say it in the video. If you want to drop a comment and let me know whether you prefer having the videos voiced over or whether you prefer having it like a live commentary. The only problem with the live commentary is that my desk is quite loud, so if it's a game that I'm using keyboard and mouse, then it's quite loud. Whereas games like Call of Duty and stuff, it's easy because I use controller for it. Any of you guys who know me in real life would know that I got surgery done on my wrist, so keyboard and mouse is not my strong point. I tried to do a FIFA video for you guys. I've not played FIFA in years, but I thought I'd give it a bash. And then, I don't know, it seems to be a universal bug. I was asking on a few different Discord groups and stuff that I'm in, and it's like a universal bug that FIFA just, if you're playing on PC, it won't recognise your controller for some reason. I have no idea why. Another room that's just absolutely trashed. Should make them pigs come back in and clean it. guessing we're just making some money to be able to buy a house. I'd like to buy ourselves a house and then buy ourselves like a nice little, not buy, sorry, just like upgrade and fix our office. I think that would be good. I'd like to keep the office that we have and just make it better. And then I'm trying to squeeze a small radiator in here so that it's not touching the wardrobe or the bed. But yeah, I think keeping the radiator, sorry. We don't plaster or tile right now, so again, would be better just doing the fitter. But yeah, I'd like to just keep the office that we have throughout the entire game, and we can just upgrade it and do things to it as we progress through the game. Now this is where the bugs are. If you don't like it, maybe skip forward a bit. But yeah, I thought at first you'd have to use the cleaning mechanism, but it's not. You press a separate button and you grab a hoover. But again, it is quite tedious trying to get them because you like hoover over them and they don't do anything. Every time it pops up saying you've destroyed the nest, I think that just means you don't need to keep trying to get the last one or two that's there. They're gonna disappear. But yeah, maybe getting the upgrade to pick up mobile trash at the same time would have been good for the amount of balls that we're picking up here. I must easily have clicked the mouse about 150 times throughout all the bottles in this house. Like, there's just piles of bottles everywhere. Come on. Let's turn the lamps on. And then get this corner done. Boom. More bugs. Let's get the hoover out. I'm not sure in real life how much it would be beneficial to just hoover them up, but yeah. So yeah, this is what I mean. You can't. I think there's like one or two, and you just can't hoover it. It just does its own thing. But then it repeatedly keeps saying, you've destroyed the nest, so I think it will just go away on its own. But little old me would not take that for an answer. I'm gonna keep trying to hoover this one up. And it's gone. Some more balls. Yeah, it annoys me as well, guys, that doesn't reach the very end of the wall. I know. The amount of rubbish and stuff you would drop down there is not fun. And then you can see the little bits on the floor. I got stuck here on this lamp. You can see the bits on the floor, and it's the reflection of the lamp. Yeah, I thought that was dirt. That's my washing machine. The timing, guys, the timing. Going out with my friends tonight to go play darts. So I'm trying to get this done during the day. And this really bugged me because the couch would not go flat on the wall, and then it looks flat, but then the table goes squinty, and then you get the table, well, it looks like it's straight, and then the couch doesn't go straight. It gave me nightmares, bugged the life out of me. Also, guys, we hit our first over 100 channel views, so I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone watching. Let's check out our new skill point. you'll see the next time I do a window, and you'll notice after I pointed out that every time we start a window, we can put a large radiator in here, it's a big room, but every time we do a window, when you click to start doing the window, automatically I'll hold the mouse button in and move the mouse, and then it kind of, not glitches, but it like cleans half the window for you before you even start. Which cleaning the windows in this is something I just do not enjoy, so that makes it a lot better for me. And I always forget that you can't jump on this game, which is a bit of a pain, so you need to start moving furniture. But it's quite a chilled out little room. It still classes it as a living room. I think it'd be more, I'd probably call this more of like a study, or like a home office, that kind of vibe. You see the big line that goes across it? There you go. Little cheat code. So yeah, as I said at the start of this series, I understand that the next House Flipper 2 is already out, but it's quite a relaxing game, so I thought if we start off, with the first one, we can finish this, make our way up, and then we have even more videos for you guys to be able to watch. And then I'm going to move this because I don't want to touch in the radiator. We can put a small radiator in here. Again, it's a small room. Although I don't understand why every radiator gets put under a window, like you're just rising the heat from the radiator right out the window. It makes no sense to me, but hey, what do I know? So at this point I actually thought we were finished. I was about to just walk out and end it, and then I realised when I looked at the map, look how much dirt is still left. I just didn't realise earlier that I walked straight past. Be calling me Joe, have a job. We actually didn't realise that there was a whole other bedroom that we didn't do. So, let's get this one done. It's a tiny little room. Get it done fast. Or maybe not, with all these balls we need to click one by one. Click, 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 click. Move that chair out of the way and get these last ones. And then we can start mopping everywhere. I'm telling you guys, whoever got this room definitely drew the short straw. Not even, like, it's a nice room, it's not the smallest room in the world. But that bed, I would not like to be climbing ladders into a bed every time. No thank you. And we'll pop this chair back. And pop a small radiator on. And that's that done. Yeah, I know what we're doing. One episode, two houses per episode, but as the game progresses, they get longer. So we get £4,264.09 for that job. But yeah, as we progress in the game, obviously the houses are going to get bigger and a lot more needs done. So therefore, more time it takes to do the episode. this episode. If you did, remember to leave a like, drop me a comment, and subscribe if you want to see any more episodes. We definitely need to get this office updated, buy a house and get the bed out of it. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you go in the next one.